The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Start on the ground. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Prescott now. That one into the hands of Jefferson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Prescott. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw caught by Dell on the outside. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. There's Jefferson. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. This one caught before. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Mason. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I figured you didn't.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with Ali. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll go once more with Ali. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And the Panthers first down.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8. And sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Third down, here's Ali. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Young to throw on first and 10. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Shamar Turner in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Young. And he's in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Carolina. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. The give to White. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Now Prescott. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 26 yards.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Prescott. Throw left side finds Dell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
To the air again. Prescott. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw again. Dak. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be third down. Again, Prescott to the air. He completes this one to Mechie. To the goal line and in. John Mechie. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Prater tack on the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On play action, Young. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first down is Young. That's caught by Ali. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's get that time. Let's see red.
Here's Young to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. To the pylon, he's in. DeAndre Lambert Smith. Touchdown, Carolina. And his second touchdown.
Yes, sir. Do it again. I like it.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. And I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw is Prescott. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly. And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Quick, get back ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Ali. Room up the sideline to the 20. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted...
Oh, dang. I just saw it. Dang. That's crazy.
Inconsistent with the passing game.
Dang, that's crazy.
Teams in the NFL. It's just
that's
not going to
crazy.
happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
That's Madden for you.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. On the move left. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st down. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
A gain of 39
A
yards.
big play for the Panthers. 39 yards.
First down.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. This one complete to Jordan. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Brevin Jordan, touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Panthers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The run. This is Mason. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
He's got it. That's Burks. Look at the big man go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least go payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Young to throw on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's Drew Tranquil. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and a long way to go. From the gun, it's Young. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
That one taken in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Dak can throw it here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
Good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Inside the 10, it is hard. And he is out of bounds. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
John Mechie was the intended target, and it'll bring up second and goal. Prescott again. That is caught, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
56. Cowboys 29.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the ground, they go with Ali. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. First and 10.
Another try with Ali. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Now it's second and 1. Handoff. This is Ali. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On the ground is Mason. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Go to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running bound, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. On the quick slant, they find Darrell. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Isaac Tisla was the intended target.
That man getting hit, man. What you think he gonna do?
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself
How they hold on to it?
in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And it will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap
GG's.
on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are